Cheer. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Boss Chick Raine, man. First and foremost, subscribe. A lot of new content. I am dropping a bunch of battles before the year is out. Support female battle rap. Hit me up at bosschickraine@gmail.com or leave a comment. You know, let's kind of like take over. You know, for the 2019, I got some stuff that I'm cooking up. But let's get into what's popping right now. Jae Millz versus K-Shine, man. Yes, the first round I did give to Jae Millz. A lot of y'all leaving these comments, they're coming from my head because I gave him the first round. And I could defend why I gave him the first round. But I first want to educate y'all because everyone's out here, you know, just saying whatever they want to say, but not really understanding shit. Like, when you watch the battle, if you're in the building, that's a distinctive watch. All right? That's the first watch. Like, not first watch, but that's in the building. In the building is totally different than watching the battle. And now with the pay-per-views and the VODs, that's also a distinctive watch. So in the building is in the building. That's why you'll always get mad when you hear people say so-and-so won and y'all watching, you're like, ah, he ain't really won. But in the building, he won. That's just what it is. It's in the building. And a lot of you do not come outside or do not go to events. I'm not mad at everyone who just watches, you know, just watches events at home and all that, but you gotta like sometimes come out and experience how it feels in the building, how the crowd is reacting, what landed in the building, what didn't land. It may, a lot of shit that landed in the building don't land at home. It just don't. You know what I mean? But shout out to the VOD, the video on demand, and the pay-per-view. That's the closest watch to being in the building, but it's still a little different. So my first recap was a light recap. All I said was that I gave Jae Millz the first round because I felt his first round better. Now today, I actually watched the battle, primarily the first and second rounds because, you know, the first round is the only round that can really be debated. But Jae Millz thinks that Jae Millz, shout out to Millz. I fucks with Millz, you know why? Because I like the energy, yo. I love the energy. And I definitely want to see him again. And I feel like I'm a voice of the culture as well. And people, that the culture is really violating right now. But I know he's going to take that on the chin. But understand, he needs to keep battling to get the feel, yo. He had dope delivery. He was very articulate. He even had the aggression. Because watching him, you know, a lot of my people were saying, oh, he wasn't aggressive enough. In the first round, he was. That's why I gave it to him. And actually, real talk, a couple of lines, which I'm a go-to, a couple of lines did land in the building, and me watching it, comparing first rounds. Now, shout out to Sean. Sean is a killer, and I keep, you know, commending Jae Millz for taking K-Shine in his prime. A lot of old heads would not have done that. You know what I'm saying? Not even old heads, but he's not even an old head. But a lot of, you know, top tier dudes or mainstream returning niggas would not have done that. And he did that. And real talk, in retrospect, to me, watching it today, it's not really as bad as y'all making it. Real talk, K-Shine's third was his best round. And K-Shine did not give Millz 3 third rounds, if you follow me. You know what I'm saying? K-Shine went on an incline because he knows exactly what to do. Now, if Millz really studies the game tapes, then he'll know. A lot of shit that K-Shine said was super light in the first round. And even in the second round. But he got the performance down to a T. You know what I'm saying? The performance is down to a T, so he can say light shit heavy. He can make light shit heavy. And that's also the key of performing. I still enjoyed Jae Millz' first round. And I'm going to go through a couple of lines. This is like a fake-ass breakdown. Because if y'all know me, I can do real breakdowns. But this is like a fake-ass. I'm just giving the lines that hit. And the lines that I think he could have worked on. I already said the J. My favorite line was the JKL line. I don't care what nobody say. That's like in the middle of the round. You know, when he says C after J, it's a K, and then the L comes. Even how he said it was fire, and that also landed. The first one that really landed, a couple of the joints landed. The intro, Millz, the intro was not popping. That intro, first of all, I'm hard on niggas' intros because a lot of battle rappers don't be rhyming. I don't know why y'all think y'all don't have to rhyme. This is a rap, it's battle rap. It's not a slam poetry joint, yo. It's battle rap, you know what I mean? I want to hear rhymes. And the intro to me, he was aggressive, it was on point, but it was lackluster. I don't remember it. I think he landed on, that's why I'm fucking these niggas up or some shit like that. And I was like, no. The Millsy Mayweather shit, it hit. The Millsy, y'all can laugh at it, but the Millsy Mayweather shit did hit in the building. When he said, pretty boy Jay, now Millsy Mayweather, that shit hit. What else? This was fire. the Daddy Mac over the Mac Daddy, you both could get it crisscross. That shit was fire. How he said it, that was fire. He had shit in the first round, man, that was actually, to me, slightly better than K-Shine's first. The second joint, when he said, I seen real Harlem Nights, sugar, I'll get you killed quick. That landed. That landed, and that was hard. He needed more of these lines. I don't know where these lines went in the second and the third beat, but he had lines in the first. Millz, you had it. Now, the Oscar Robertson shit, it landed, and his delivery was on point, how he led up to it, but in my personal opinion, it was already a bar by itself. So you needed to really step that up. This is where you needed to be intricate. You needed to like level that punch up. You already said it in the interview. Niggas seen it in the interview. I loved how you even said, oh, what the hell was the line? You said something Poppington, shots Poppington or something like that. That whole part was fire. You keep that, but then level up the punch, man. Level up the Oscar Robertson shit. It's still landing in the building, but I'm just saying, these are things that can help you going forward, man. Even niggas was saying pause on this, but when he said, you wow like me, you got that growl like me, the shit still landed, yo. The growl shit landed. Niggas was saying pause. I don't know why. Niggas say pause for everything, but niggas was saying pause on the growl and shit. But it landed. I'm giving y'all what landed. You know what I'm saying? This line was no good. The edible line, that was super light work. I get how you was saying it, but nah, that was a poor punch. You know what I'm saying? You like an edible. We don't do those no more, yo. We don't do those. Those are types of punches that you could get away with on a beat, like I said before. But in the building, that was no good. The K-this, K-that, you know, lace you up, the whole K-switch shit, that hit in the building. You could have kept going, though. I think you was being a little lazy, in my opinion. A little lazy, yo. For you making a return, you was being a little lazy. You could have kept going with that. You know what I'm saying? What hit in the building crazy was when you said, get this nigga some glasses. He like Uncasa. The Uncasa line hit. I don't care what nobody says. The Uncasa line hit, yo. And, yeah. That was that. Also, this was light, but it still hit. The Shine rap, getting wrapped in the present. We've heard, you know, rap present punches and flips before, but it's still kind of hit. I gave him a point for that.
You should do like the last few, because the lights got cutting on no.
Oh, true.
So pick up from that part when you said the K switch to the KK.
But I mean, I'm gonna have to edit it.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, it's all good. Yeah, it might look crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like the lights cutting off.
Yeah, but I'll probably do over. Oh, hold up. What else? This line hit too. I'll just chop this out. This line hit too. The Tom Shepard shit. The Tom Shepard shit hit. Even though niggas want to educate me, who was Tom Shepard? I don't know.
Above the rim.
Above the rim. Okay, right. He was doing a lot of these movies, yo, and niggas wasn't feeling it. What? Yeah. It was hard. It was hard. It was hard. Niggas, it hit in the building. Niggas went off on it. And I have light stuff for Shine's round, but you know the people giving him credit for the intro. That shit was all light. Even watching it, like it was good because this is what you do. It was like Shine really, salute to Shine, man. He got the shit down pat.
He's the king of knowing what to do.
Right, he's the king of knowing what to do, man. Smash, he got it on Smash. I'm not even gonna hold you. He knows what to do, but at the same time, this is why I didn't want to do this for this battle, because it really wasn't. I'm only doing this because y'all was trying to get at me as to why I gave him the round. I know how this shit goes too. Like most times in a battle, right? If you either do one or two things. If the person killed the first round and they lost the other ones, sometimes you give them the first by default. Or if they were sloppy and then they kind of let up and they killed the last two, you end up giving them the whole battle. That's how it works, man. So I don't know why niggas is leaving comments talking about, especially if you wasn't there. And if you didn't cop the pay-per-view or you didn't whatever, I don't want to hear none of y'all niggas' comments, yo. I'm going based on, I like to be entertained. I felt that Jae Millz' first round was entertaining, yo. And K-Shine was still entertaining, but it was regular. You know, it was really him mastering knowing what to do, because that wouldn't have held against a lot of people.
He like, I'm just asking, like, I'm starting to feel like, just from watching this nigga, he just knows what round to throw away sometimes. K-Shine.
Right,
Not
and,
really
and we all got those.
That
Niggas
nigga
got
build
those.
up is superb.
Round one was a throwaway.
Yeah, it was like.
It was like, let me just get this out of here. Because even the Uber Eats, Jae Millz, that was like, come on, Sean. That was like,
Yeah, he's not a.
that was regular
He's not an
Della.
in-depth ball nigga anyway. But
He's not, but it wasn't.
Yeah, you're right.
Right, you know, to me, real talk, and I've spoken to different people, y'all was loving, all that intro was whatever to me. No disrespect to Sean, but nothing landed, in my opinion, until the crab sticks buttered him up. When he said that shit, I don't care what y'all say, that's light. The performance from that point on, that was what I was feeling. Crab sticks wasn't enough. Something, butter him up. Look over the shoulder. Is you coming or what? You know, that shit was fire. Now, if you want to give him the round based off that, cool. But that's like, that's mid-round. Real talk. So I can justify why I'm giving Jae Millz the first round, yo. I'm giving him the first round because I feel like he was more entertaining and he did have more. I don't want to hear this K-Shine did the battle rap shit. If we want to level up beyond battle rap, it can't be like, oh, he did what we do for battle rap. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Me, I want to be entertained, yo.
And he spazzed on Flex.
And he did spaz on Flex. We're going to talk about that too. I'm glad you, shout out to my, I know this is going to look crazy because I'm kind of doing it, you know, with the home team and all that. But I'm glad, shout out to my man D1. I'm glad you said that because Sean, this is another part. Sean, you acting like the battle didn't do nothing for you and the coach is acting like the battle didn't do nothing. My nigga, if you would have lost that battle, I don't think that, in my opinion, the way that the media is highlighting like certain people who don't cover battle rap, they covered that battle. Don Diva, I seen it, shout out to Don Diva. The Source has been like kind of like, you know, trying to do it, but they're highlighting the fact that you battled Millz. I don't want people to act like this battle did not mean anything. It meant something. And in my personal opinion, whether you was booked for Flex or not, if you would have stunk it up, which you know you wasn't going to do, but if you would have stunk it up and the coach would have said that you lost, I don't think you would have been on Flex. Nah. Shout out to Mickey Facts. We had a debate about that. He's like, oh, it was already booked. Nigga, it don't matter. Flex would have been like, nah, I heard, and let's push that back. Yeah, we're gonna bring that back. That's how I feel. I could be wrong, but niggas be trying to act like battle rap don't have no impact. It kind of does, yo. And I didn't really feel Flex calling it battle bars, yo. What the fuck was that shit? I was not feeling that. I wasn't feeling that. K-Shine been an artist. He got the dope song. I don't know why. I mean, sometimes you kind of forget. He didn't promote the song, but he got the dope song with Don Q. They playing it on the radio and all that. Shout out to that, putting that work in. Man, go. K-Shine right now is looking like the dude that can actually transition.
Champion.
If he does it, champion. If he actually does it right. You know what I'm saying? With proper management, he can actually transition. But making that transition is really kind of like at some point in the next 6 to 8 months, Sean, you're going to drop them battles, yo. Stop battling and focus on banging out them hits. And that's another topic. I'm about to go somewhere else with it, but I've been telling y'all watching the interviews. I'm interviewing everybody in battle rap on Battle Code. Subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Rapmatic. Subscribe, man, because battle rap today, right now, is pigeonholing itself. You don't have to put niggas in the box anymore. Like, you can do the work. So I'm saying that to say that the sacrifice that y'all made to get to the bag for battle rap, you gotta make the same sacrifice for music. It's the same thing, and you gotta level up because you got a platform, you got a following. That's my Raine rant, and I'm out.